Hey guys, Dave Santarelli here from Santarelli Trading Exchange, BreakingChartAlerts.com, Stock Options Trading Academy. I just want to go over here quick 2 minutes here before market opens. Yesterday in the Pro Trader session in the afternoon, 2 to 4 p.m., we made some trades on FedEx and UPS there. We got the FedEx vertical spread. We picked up the 147, 148 vertical call spread. As you can see on the right here on the YouTube, I have the current trades listed there. And we had spectacular earnings on FedEx. Those shares are up about 13% here in the pre-market hours. And we did a piggyback trade on UPS. We got the UPS July 10th 115 strike calls. We paid 91 cents for those. Those are going to be worth about, $3 today at least. That was just at 118. There she goes again, 117.50. She was just at 118 a share. There goes FedEx. We're going to see 160 a share easily on FedEx. We're going to lock in 315% gain on our FedEx vertical call spread. Our UPS trade is going to be about 300%. The FedEx trade I'm probably going to let expire tomorrow for max net gains for the 315%. UPS, I might take profits this morning. If I do take profits, I'm going to enter back into another UPS trade, probably for the July monthly or August monthly expo, because I think these are going to continue to run. Their earnings were just so great on them. There goes UPS breaking 118 now. Here's the opening bell, guys, and let's see what we are doing here with our trades. UPS at 118.35. Waiting for the options here to update on the E-Trade account. There goes UPS 119. Not seeing any update yet on the thing here for UPS. I'm up 3,100 without UPS. Once UPS comes up, I'll let you guys know what we're up here. FedEx trade, that was incredible. That just made us $3,000, over $3,000, $3,500 on the FedEx trade I'm on. There we go, up $2,000 now on UPS, up over $5,300 for the day here. Okay, so let's see here. Alrighty, guys, I just sold our UPS. UPS was just sold for $3.60. We paid 91 cents, so 3.6, divide that by 0.91. We just closed that out for a 296% gain. 296% on that. Now we could take a look. I'm going to be entering back into UPS now as soon as that clears up. Now you guys remember that UPS trade. First off, I want to show you guys. You guys remember we had it was a high risk earnings trade. We only had, what was it, 5 contracts, 91 cents. 91, multiply that by 5, $455 trade, and we just sold it for $1,800. So that was a small trade, and that was just UPS. Now FedEx. Let's see what that FedEx trade's worth here before we go any further. Always lock in those profits, guys. Don't move on to the next thing until you lock in profits, because they could go in a blink of an eye. You guys know that. So buy to close, sell to close. What do we have contract-wise? I have 30. We have the July 2nd Expo, which is tomorrow. What do we have? So 148. Buy to close to 148. Sell to close to 147. That's going for, obviously, you're not going to get $3 for it if it's a dollar spread. So let's do net credit. Let's see if we could get 0.95 cents for it. 5 cents. So $5 I'd be missing out. And now if I let it go till tomorrow, I had to make that extra 5 cents. 5 cents, multiply that by 100 shares in a contract, that's $5. $5, multiply that by 30 contracts. I'm missing out on 150 bucks. I really don't give a shit about 150 bucks. So I'm going to close this out now and see if we get that 95 cents for it. There we go. That just closed out. We got that 95 cents for that trade there. We just locked in about $3,200 in profits now on those two trades alone that were less than $1,000 for those combined. Let's see, order status. Here it is. That's saying partial, but I only had 30 contracts. It's still showing 4 contracts on my account for some reason. That's E-Trade for you. Go figure. Look at FedEx now, 162.45. There goes UPS. So what we're going to do now, guys, I think we're going to see UPS 125 by July 17th Expo. So now, first off, you see this completed. Let me get that out of there so you can see if that order status. It's still saying partial, but I sold all the contracts. So you can see we were sold at 95 cents. We were in at Ephraim, what did we pay for that? For the FedEx. We paid 24 cents. We're out at 95 cents. 0.95, divide that by 0.24. That's a max net gain of 296%. Incredible. We just locked in almost 300% gains on those two trades there. Now, UPS is still running, so it's really important here. I don't want that to get to that 120 before we enter. So let's look here. We're going to look at the July 17th monthly expo. We're going to pick up some calls. July 17th, ATM 120s. They're going for about 250, 260. I love that. I'm going to pick up 15 contracts of that trade. 160, yeah, we should be able to get it for about 260. Let's see what we could jump into there. That's going to be about $3,900. Let's see here. Did we get in order status? We are in. We are completed. We are in FedEx, and we are, or not FedEx, I'm sorry, UPS. We got filled at $2.60 a contract. We're in for the July 17th 120 strike call, 15 contracts, $4,000 trade, and we're in that. Guys, our GE trade that we have, we're up freaking, what are we up on this? We're up 25% on our GE trade. You know what? Let's take a look at that. We'll probably lock that in today as well. So let me see where this UPS new trade is here. There we go. We're already up $300 on that UPS trade. $400 now. We're up 8% on that trade already. $400. $450. She's running. Nice trade there, guys. Let's get that alert sent out quick on the app. Text alert, email alert, trade idea, breaking chart page. Alrighty, so there we go. Our GE trade, we're up a quick 300 bucks on. You guys want to lock that in? Let's take a look at the GE trade here quick. We're back in business, guys. $6.95. I could see her getting up to $7 easily. Once she gets to $7, let me know, guys. We'll lock in profits on that. Guys, we're up $600 now on that new UPS trade. Up 14%. $700 UPS. Look at FedEx go, 163.28. I think we're going to see that UPS really run here. We're already up 709.75. UPS is still on the run. Guys, I just saw Starbucks over to the right there. That chart just blew me away. I just saw candles running. SBUX, I'll put that on this screen for you guys. Take a look today, 1 minute chart here. Starbucks getting a big breakout here. She's up 0.91% for the morning, up 68 cents. Let's take a look at 3-month daily. Looking good. Starbucks easy target 75. Next week, possibly up to around 76.50 up to 77.50. Keep an eye on that. Our UPS trade still running. Our GE trade's now up 350 bucks, up 23% on GE. Colin said he closed out next week's Expo UPS. Trade that we did yesterday, 296%. Amy, were you in the UPS trade? I'm talking to members in the trade room, and members in the trade room are doing great. Guys, we're going to be looking at SPIGI too, our SPG. That got upgraded actually today to 95 bucks a share. So keep an eye on SPIG, SPG, Simon Property Group. We're going to take a look at that. Easy money on that, I think, on that upgrade. There's a large following on Simon Property Group, and people are eager to jump in and out of that for quick day trades and swing trades. So the volatility on SPIG is going to be great for us to jump in on. Let's take a look here. Amy, lock it in. 300%. Skyjack just closed out. 293% gain here. Nice job, Skyjack. Amy, lock him in. Kevin Cullen closed out next week's UPS. 296%. Great job. Avilio, 8% on UPS already. 11%. Nice. Gallo, FedEx limit order 9. I'd bump it up to 96, 97 cents, you know. I want to add to our UPS trade. I think it's down like 10% right now, which is nuts. So you see, she withdrew $1.50 from that 120 mark she was at, and that's a difference there of 30%. You see, we were up 11% of Vilio. Now we're down, what, 12% on it? Now 7%. So you see what that little retracement there from that 120 down to 118.50 does. That $1.50 move just had a 25% swing there in the account with that UPS trade. That's why patience and discipline are so important there, and what you should be adding on any type of retracement. If she further retraces down to the 20, I'll be doubling down on that position. Alrighty, guys, our GE trade, let's lock that in, you know. That's really not doing too much here. I don't know why that's not doing nothing. Option chain, so here's what we're going to do. GE. $0.32. What do we have on GE? We have 50 contracts. We could sell for 32. Bam, sold it. We're out of GE. What do we lock in profit-wise on GE? What were we in at? I'm not sure. Starbucks is still running. I think Starbucks is going to continue that nice run. Look at that run on Starbucks, guys. Just because I'm not doing stuff here, here's a great opportunity on Starbucks for the July 17th Expo. You know, 75 strike. You look for that 77.50, possibly 80 for the July 17th Expo. I'd have 77.50 as a target. So right now, what we did, let's take a look. We locked in a profit of $3,654.86 so far today, just on those two trades, or the three trades, GE too, GE, UPS, FedEx. So we just locked in three nice profits there. Two of them near 300%, and the GE trade for a 23% gain. It's important to lock in profits along the way there, because one little bad day in the market that could, that could forfeit all your nice gains that you've worked for, and then you're really kicking yourself in the ass for not locking in those. So lock them in and then live to trade another day. You know, it's important to have that mentality. Lock in profits and then look to use those profits to fuel that next trade. And then once you get the big breakout or breakdown in the market, then you could go back to making those more solid, bigger trades that we usually make. Right now, these little trades that are making a couple $1,000s here and there, they're not bad, especially after the past 2 weeks. Eli Lilly's taking off now. That was down quite a bit here in pre-market hours. She just turned green and she's on the climb. We're only 13 minutes into the day. Wow. I feel like I've been live for 2 hours. Elias says locked in $2,000 on SPY in the first 5 minutes. Nice job, Elias. I was actually thinking last night when I was laying in bed. I had a hard time sleeping last night. It's hot. I was thinking, guys, we got to get in Spidge. We got to get in that. She's still climbing. Let's do it. I'm going to go a little bit further out, I think. Maybe the August Expo on SPG. Should I get the July 17th? What's that going for? The 72, 70. That's actually not bad at all. Picking up the even the 80 strike for $1.20 some. 75 strike. Let's see what the delta is on some of these here. Delta on 70 is 58.8. You know what? I'll pick up 10 contracts to the 75, I think. Let's see if I could pick them up for... Yeah, we got them. We got them filled. All right. Order status. Here is our next trade. We just got in $2.46 a contract. SPG July 17th, 75 strike. This is going to be a short-term trade. We're going to have a target between 75 and 80 on that. I think that's going to be really easily attainable. 75 to 80 target, a short-term swing trade for about a week out max. Don't want to hold that till Expo. That's just going to be about a week trade. If it has another big 6% pop like it did today, I'll take in profits tomorrow. But that's a nice trade. I think we could capture a quick 50% on that. And that's what we're going to be looking for. She came down and retraced at the 50. She held pretty well at 65-ish. So our stop on that's going to be, let's say our stop on that's going to be 68. Yeah, we'll have a stop on that at 69. I want to make that a little bit tighter there. We could even make it 70, but 69 is fine. And make sure you guys remember, $69 out of that. You're out of it. Unless there's a big trade that happened. Look at that. We're already up $200 on SPG. That's nice. 5.27%. So we're gonna be watching that UPS. If she gets a nice climb here off that 20, I'm gonna double down on that one. SPG's looking great. Third quarter. We're up $300 on Spidge now. 9.93% gain on that already. Now up 10.13% on that. Did you guys get in SPG? Let's look for these quick gains here for over the next couple of days. Elias, what I was talking about, though, before I started talking about SPG there, last night I was laying in bed, couldn't sleep. It was pretty hot. I was thinking about, you love day trading SPY. A lot of us do. I was thinking about us we could just have one chart all the day here, just like SPY, a 1 minute today chart, and we could look for day trades on that all day. And then on the right chart here, we could have as breakouts or breakdowns or any type of news. And then that way, if we see a good day trade set up on the left here, we could make a day trade on SPY quick. And then if we see something breaking on the right, that could be for our swing trades. So every day we have SPY as our day trade right here on the left. And then on the right, we could be looking for swing trades with breakouts or breakdowns. What do you guys think of that? Or do you rather just do our day trade Fridays and the rest of the week there look for the swings? We're up $400 now on that SPIDS trade. 12%. You didn't get an SPG. Well, don't complain if you don't have the same gains. SPG is a nice one there for a quick swing. That UPS down $1,200 now. E for an entry on that was 2.46 on SPG. There goes SPY climbing off that 20. Look for resistance right at around 310.93. SPY's having a nice climb there. SPG trade now up 13%. %14% on SPG. She's still climbing there, holding that 10 really well. Looking good. Nice, Jerry Stafford. 936 she got in. Nice, Jerry. So you got a nice gain on SPG already, huh? We're up 17% now on SPG. $429.84. 17.44% gain now on SPG. Let's see that breakout above 73 on SPG. Would love to see that get to 75 today. Jerry Stafford says she's up 44% on that SPG trade. She got in at the 936 candle. Little pullback there on SPY. UPS is picking up there, taking a run again. Let's see UPS break that 118. There goes SPIDS. What's FedEx doing? Still looking good on FedEx there. Q's retraced there a bit. 3-month daily on on Q's. Let's see what PFE's doing. Pfizer. They were talking about that this morning. That had a huge pop there. Starbucks had a nice little run this morning. 73 to 74.50. American Airlines is up 6% today. Nice climb at American Airlines. One of the members in the trade room was talking about that the other day, is holding that 1250 we were talking about, if you remember. That would have been a nice little swing trade for you to get into. If she breaks lower, I got to be ready to get into those puts. But let's see what she does here. Cullen said he's in the January 2022 call on Delta. Let's see SPY hold that 50 there and 209.50 support, or 309.50 support, sorry. Facebook, more put sweeps coming in. Okay, I just got into a couple of those puts here. SPY 309 put. Today, it's a day trade. I'm in at $1. Small trade. Just going to watch that here as the market still continues to pull back a little bit. NVIDIA is right at resistance, you know. She's just got to break that resistance right around 382, 383, and then she's going to have that next big run. She's down about $2, 0.54% for the day. But got to watch her break that resistance. That's why we talk about those consolidation areas. This is what we're watching for with NVIDIA. We got to get a break above or below that consolidation box. We break below it, we're going to continue to break down. Break above it, we're going to have that next run up to 400. 400 is going to be that next target for NVIDIA. Watch and see if it gets up to that 20 and fails. Possibly she might get up to that 310. She's breaking higher now. There must be some type of news that came out. There's got to be some type of news that just came out. That was a big candle right there. ISM numbers. I'm out at 66 cents of that SPY. Now after that trade, we were up 36, now we're up . $2,934.14. SPG's back in the green. UPS starting to get a pop again. SPY's taking off. That was okay. I like that little hedge we had there with those SPY puts against our long calls. Shaw Chris said he made it so instead of getting next week's expo on UPS, he got this week's expo on UPS. He just locked in a 1,100% profit on the 114 strike UPS calls for tomorrow's expo. Nice job with that, Shaw. Great job. Now, could you imagine if you put $500 into that trade? He's up over $5,500 net profit on that trade already. That was nice. Nice setup there, Shaw. Great work. That was really nice. I was thinking about going with that July 2nd expo on UPS. I should have. Really should have done that. I want to see NVIDIA have that run here. NVIDIA could have a really big profit for us, especially if she gets up to that 400. We have the What do we have? We have the July 10 380 strike. That gets up to that 400 target area. Easy 150% gain there on NVIDIA. Amazon's up 16, 17 bucks, 27.74. Booking is up almost 5% today. Man, we were talking about Expedia, right? Facebook back over 230. Now, Facebook could break that, let's say, 232 area. I'm going to be looking for that 240. Pinterest is up about 4.5% today. I know, Tyler. I know. Just a little pullback from the highs today. UPS still looks great. 117. I mean, she still looks great. I like UPS. There goes Pinterest running again on a minute. I mean, UPS is up over 5% still today, you know, so that's big. That's a big move. Look at Pinterest go now, 23.22. 6-month daily there. Pinterest, I mean, there's an easy target. You know, Pinterest, you could trade up to 24.50. That looks like a nice setup on Pinterest. Let's see what Snap's doing. Snap, another one. You could look for 25 easy target on Snapchat. After these coronavirus numbers come out, maybe in the afternoon pro trader session between 2 to 4 p.m., maybe there we'll pick up a snap trade, I think. Tesla, $1,111. Unbelievable. That's insane. Absolutely insane. Nice. Jack said he's been jumping in and out of Pinterest for the last couple of weeks. Come on, UPS. Now see if UPS has that next breakout here above that 20, specifically above about 118. I'd be looking to add to that position there for a quick $2 trade. You know, from 118 to 120. You know, that's a quick 2-point move there with the delta of what do we have, like 48-cent delta. So we'll have a quick 90-cent pop on that. Which put us right back in the profit. See how she's pretty flat here? She's flattened out since about 948, there we go. There she goes. Let's see her start to break there. Tesla, I'd love to get puts on Tesla long term. From what I've heard, people that are buying Teslas, they're not buying another Tesla after, they're not renewing it or trading it in for another Tesla. That's what I heard anyway. Teslas are amazing. I love the car. It's just like that charging the battery thing, that's got to go. Who wants to sit there and watch their battery charge for their car, Nicholson says, as an owner of a Tesla, I'm not buying another one ever again. There you go, Elias. Elias, the thing is, though, if you're going, let's say you got an airplane, right? You got a little Cessna. You're going to the airport. You're going from Orlando to Miami quick. You're like, shit, I got to go charge my Tesla halfway to the airport there. And you got to wait an hour for it to charge. Not a fan of that. Then you got to remember, you got to do that every couple of days. Charge that battery. And me, I don't even like going to, get my own gas. So charging my battery, the hell with that. I'll say, Ephraim, go pick us up some lunch. You can charge the battery too, right? I love how those doors open though. How they like swing open from the top on those SUV Teslas. I think Porsche should do that. Did you guys just see that? A bird just hit my window, broke its neck, died, fell right down to the ground here in the Regions building. The last time that happened, my brother ended up passing like a week later. That's crazy. It just scared the heck out of me. Smashed right into the window there. Hopefully that's no omen here. Spidgy trade's doing good. UPS, come on. It's been holding that 117 area. We got the July 17th Expo. 3-month daily. Love the look of it. Year, I think we're going to get up to that 120, 125 easily. FedEx. What's FedEx doing? FedEx is holding up really well. I think we'll see UPS continue to pick up there. Spidgy's taking off again. Spidge 72.44 today, 1 minute. There she goes. SPG having another nice run. Came down to support at 71.50 and having that run. Let's see if she could break that 72.94. She could break that 72.94. We're going to see SPG hit $75 either today or tomorrow. Dave Gomez, that's why my iPad's always dead. That's why my cell phone's always dead. You guys, when you see pictures of the Snapchat, you're like, how do you let your battery go down that? If I can't let my phone charge that I use every day, could you imagine my car? Just, not something, yeah, you got to be disciplined, but, do you want to be that disciplined in life where, I'd rather just live life as it is. Quick charge is 35 minutes. What's the long one? 2 hours? Probably longer. I think it's like 8 hours for a full charge, right? Look at Spidgy go. Back up $400 on Spidge, 15% gain on SPG. While we're sitting here bullshitting about the markets, it's nice seeing these climb here. I want to see UPS climb here. I want to double down on UPS once we get that break above that 118. Range is only about 220 miles. So if I drop, we go down to Miami quite a bit. So if we go down to Miami, we gotta stop, and then we gotta charge for 2 hours. So that 3 hour trip now just turned into a 5 hour trip each way. Yeah, not a fan of that. You'll never talk me into getting one of those. Unless it has an option of putting a gas tank in it too, and then that way, if it's not charged, I say, screw it. Throw some gas in there, some diesel. Elon Musk would love that. Chevy Volt. Wouldn't be caught dead in one of those, Dave. I seen them. I think they gave me one as a rental once before. They're so small. Man, they shouldn't even be allowed to make those things. I need something with space. I'm a bigger guy. SPG trade up $460 now. 17% gain on Spidge. UPS is still holding that 117 pretty well. Elias, one of my first cars was the Mercedes-Benz 500 SL Coupster Roadster, or whatever, Coupe Roadster. My father gave it to me. Love that thing. I think it's like a V12 or V10. That thing was powerful. I never drove a S550, or is that the SL 500? Oh, the AMG. I'm not a big fan of Mercedes. I had the SUVs too, the ML320s, and I had so many problems with the what are they? The ball joints on them, or whatever the hell they are. They rattle like crazy. I kept having to get those fixed, and they kept rattling. And there's always issues with the thing there. The AMGs are really nice. If I got a Mercedes, I'd probably get the G-Wagon. Just because I like the larger size, I was thinking about actually trading in the Porsche for either the G-Wagon or the Lamborghini Urus. Me and Efren went and looked at that. I keep, that's on my mind every day, Efren. It's like, when should I pull that trigger, I want to get that Lamborghini. Darko, it's just, it's one of those things. It costs as much as a house, It's like, do I want that? Do I want a plane, or do I want to get a new house? I've been talking to the wife. I really want to move towards the beach there. I want to really get our dream house soon, right by the beach. Kevin, I love my pickup. To be honest with you, I miss it. I had the Silverado. Miss that quite a bit. Come on, this market's pretty flat here all morning here. Tesla's starting to take off again. That's probably going to have another big run.
Oxford scientists developing possible COVID-19 vaccines that don't want to rely on importing vaccine from the U.S. because you would not get it until further down the line.
You guys just hear that news coming out from the doctors in Europe? They said they're making their own vaccine because with President Trump, they think they're going to get it last. So they said they can't wait on the United States. They're making their own vaccine. That's funny. FedEx UPS shares rise after FedEx beats analyst estimates on top and bottom lines. Nice, Efren. Wow, I look so big in that car. Here was the Urus we were looking at. Those of you that aren't there, that thing was what? It was only about 240,000, right? I think, or 260. One of them was 260. The other one was 240. I think this was the cheaper one, 240,000. But it's a nice car. You know, I love the inside of it. The interior is really nice, but you know, I got a wife and a baby too, so I think of that. I look at my Porsche now. You know, I already got stained seats from you know, markers on the seats. You know, so all that's like going in my mind. All right, I got a 4-year-old, and I got a Brazilian wife. You know, is it capable of withholding those types of situations with a wife and baby? And to me, I'm just going to be looking at it and saying that poor car every day. You know? NVIDIA is finally starting to get a pop here. Take a look at NVIDIA. NVIDIA today, 1 minute. There she goes. She's taking off. Breakout momentum. MACD cross, 1020 cross, first candle above, broke resistance around 380, and she's taking off now. Let's see that NVIDIA trade start to make some profits here. Efren, that Rolls Royce was nice, wasn't it? That thing was pretty sweet. Darko, yes, Brazilian wives are much more expensive. Much more. Designer clothes, plastic surgery, and top restaurants. They don't accept nothing less. They're great people, though. They make good companions. Let's see NVIDIA get up to that 381.50. If she breaks like 382 NVIDIA, I'm going to be doubling down on NVIDIA looking for that 400 target. So we're just patiently watching these positions here. Like I said, UPS, we got 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks till Expo on that. I'm probably going to be doubling down on that within the next day, 2 or 3. Some nice opportunities there. I don't know why that's not going off there. There goes NVIDIA popping again. NVIDIA trades now in the green. Yeah, do you know how to make these automatic lights stop going out every 10 minutes? Like, is there a special button or something?
I'm sorry, what is it?
The automatic lights in the room here. Is there a way to keep them on instead of going off every like 10 minutes or no?
I'll have them look into that. I'm not sure.
Yeah, every 10 minutes I gotta stand up and like do a jumping jack here to get them back on. So I'm not sure if there's like, sometimes there's a way you just hit twice on a button. I tried that, but I don't know.
Hold on one second.
No problem.
Apparently, he said that the lights keep going off and on, like every 10 minutes. He has to like jump around or something for it to come off. If there's a way to like stick it so it don't come off. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and email the billing right away, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Alright, bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Coming up in less than 5 minutes.
Boss man, that might not be a bad thing. I'm signing Meany up for CrossFit classes once he gets up here. We're gonna get in shape. We got to work on that. There goes Nvidia again. Nvidia having a nice climb here. Might not be around long if I do that, Tennessee Bossman. Let's see here. Delta up 3.2, Expedia 3.4, Disney's up 2.5% today. Take a look at Disney. Now see Disney. If Disney still's opening on July 11th, what do you guys think about a swing trade on that to 120? She came right down to support around 109, 110. Held. She's getting a big break there. MACD's ready to cross. Hold off and wait a little bit here, I guess. Nvidia's still climbing. Nvidia looks ready for another good run. She just got to break that, let's say 380, 150-ish area.
CNB done in Grant Tree 2410 to 2430 on 2.4 million. Delta November Bravo.
There goes Nvidia breaking that 382. Nvidia trades almost back in the green. Look at Nvidia still go. SPG came back down to test support at 7150 area.
39.92 again. Crude stocks a draw of 7.2 million versus the draw of 7 build of 1.2 million versus the draw of
USO, look at that pop in there. Look at that big pop on USO.
distillates a draw of 593,000 versus the draw of 392,000 expected. Crude now at
Now look at how USO has just been continuing to climb since, May. The slow, steady breakout momentum, retracement down to that 10 for 4 days. Breakout momentum, retracement for about 5 days. Breakout momentum, retracement for about 4 days. Now it's starting that breakout momentum again. ExxonMobil looks nice up to about 47.50. Look at BP Petroleum.
my size expands footprint in France and announces additional French retail power brands to integrate my size increase customer loyalty and reduce Michael Yankee Sandy Zulu MYS. There's a my size hitting $1.20 now to $1.40 10 cents for MYS.
Look at Tesla, 1130. Look at Nvidia, guys, 383. Nvidia could get up to 385 today. She's going to run for that 400 next week, and I'm going to be making more trades on Nvidia. Keep an eye on it. Chip makers have been doing really great here. They've been unimpacted by the virus for the most part. More people are buying more computers and electronics and stuff for
COVID-19 cases up 4.3% versus previous 7-day average of 5.7%.
4.3% increase today. That's big news. Another drop. Let's see what SPY's doing off that news. Breaking news. New York not allowing indoor dining in phase 3. Tesla raises full self-driving software price to $8,000. So let me ask you, can I just pay $8,000 and get put in that self-driving thing into the Porsche? If I could do that, that'd be the best $8,000 I could spend. I just program it to go to California one weekend, New York City one weekend. I'd take a nap, wake up, and boom, I'm there. That you can't beat that for $8,000. That's a good investment. Jack Dottie, nice job on the SPY. Great job. Nothing wrong to confess about that. Love seeing you guys do well. Tennessee Bossman's up 43% on Snap in the last 15 minutes, he said. Havis, I've got burnt with Tesla so many times. It's such a big mover, and it's really hard for me to get a grasp on it. Guys, Amazon's really moving here too. Take a look at Amazon. Look at that move on Amazon from 27.60 all the way up to almost 27.95. Still breaking higher. Look at Nvidia here over here on it today. 1 minute. Nvidia is breaking higher here again. Love seeing this market continue that climb. I want to see UPS and SPID start to take off here again. Not worried about those at all. I think those are going to continue to climb. Costco option alert. October 16th, 310 calls coming in. Insider buys on Translate BioShares. Okay, so it's up 0.5%, and they're talking about insider buys. Okay. Altria 40 strike puts coming in for July 17th. Stocks relatively quiet following first report of Florida coronavirus cases. Stand by for day-over-day change figures. Here they come. Watch and see what the market does with those numbers. That's important, guys.
MYOS, miles rents, hitting new highs now, 350, 363 intraday high. Michael Yankee Oscar Sandy.
Gallo, absolutely. Absolutely. We're going to day trade every expiration day, so tomorrow will be our day trade Friday. Colin, I know I got out of Apple a little early, didn't I? No, I think I got out of Apple at a good time, didn't I? She's still looking good, looking ready for a climb back up to 375. I like the look of it there, Colin. If you wanted to trade that up to 375 for the July 17th expo, I'd say go for it. She could easily have a 10-point climb there, get up to that 375 by then.
Shares up 11% today at the high now. Populi Uniform Golf.
Waiting to hear on these COVID numbers. 1038, we're not hearing too much yet. Usually everyone's reporting them. Trump's probably telling the Republican governors not to report it much. Not sure. Usually we've heard them by now. Nvidia, we have the July 10th expo, so next week we'll probably get rid of that either tomorrow if we have another pop or early next week, Monday, Tuesday at the latest. Don't want to hold that close to expo unless the markets are continuing to rally here next week. Ephraim, what's going on? Let me unmute you here. What's going on down there as far as I know that I heard that they're locking down again for July 4th, shutting down the beaches. Are they doing that down there in Miami, or is that just over in California?
Oh no, they locked it down they announced it before the weekend. So Miami-Dade was the first one to close it, and they're closing on Friday through Monday. And Broward, of course, piggybacked that on Sunday and announced that they're closing their beaches as well too.
Wow.
I believe Palm Beach is still open.
Palm Beach. Sure. What about Fort Lauderdale?
That's Broward.
That's Broward.
I mean, that's the public beaches. So if you're on a private beach, obviously it's different. If you're on a resort or anything like that, you'll still be able to have access. But yeah, they're closing everything down. All the parks for fireworks are pretty much drive-through. So Not much going down here for the weekend.
Yeah.
Just another weekend and fireworks outside is pretty much all you can do.
What are you guys doing? Any plans?
No plans as of yet. We got together to play a little bit of softball last week. I was gonna invite you to come down if you are going to PA, but a little softball. Little,
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna
little
go to
fun.
PA. I was gonna go there for my brother's graduation there, but from what I heard, they're gonna be
Oh,
starting to shut down again.
is it virtual or is it
No, well, things
or the
actually
drive
open.
by? Is it
Things
drive by?
open back up, and then the family owns a banquet hall, Fiorelli, so they were gonna have the party there, have the DJ and everything, but
Oh, nice.
it's
KSU, Kansas City.
I don't know. From what I heard, they're gonna be shutting back down again and all that type of stuff. They're not gonna have gatherings. That was gonna be like a gathering of 200 people there. So if they
Yeah.
ban the gatherings of over
Oh,
50 people again, then that's not going to happen. But that's July 10th or 11th, I think it was. We were going to drive up tomorrow after the market. I was going to start driving and take the wife and baby up there and stay at the lake house for 2 weeks and then trade from the well, we have two lake houses, one right across from each other. Family grew. We got the one next door too, but I don't know. From what I hear, like I said, if it shuts down, then there's no point of going up there. So
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll catch his college graduation next time around. You
Yeah,
know,
did he say where he wants to go?
he's going to University of Scranton.
That's nice. Nice. Local. Staying local.
Yepper. Gonna do business classes, I guess. He's working at the oil company, so he's got a nice thing going for him.
Is that family trip still happening?
Oh, to the
U.S.?
Bahamas?
Oh, Bahamas, yes.
Yeah, well, that's probably going to be on hold again too. That's probably not going to happen until next year now, until we get
GM
this
General Motors,
vaccine.
Michael,
Bad
says
timing,
delivered
right?
Sucks.
492,489 vehicles in the second
There we go.
quarter.
Nvidia's back in the green. Nvidia's breaking out again. Take a look at Nvidia. Nvidia trades in the green. Another breakout. I want to see it break that 383. If it does, there's no doubt in my mind she's going to hit 385 today. Maybe even 390, 400 by tomorrow if we have another breakout. So keep an eye on Nvidia.
GM says full-size
Yes,
pickup
looks like
truck
she
sales
wants to break.
performed exceptionally
What's
well
that?
this quarter. Overall
UPS
sales
looks
showed
like she
signs
wants
of
to break.
recovery, especially deliveries to
UPS.
retail
I've been
customers.
waiting for UPS here, damn it. Want to put another 3,000 in it. There she goes. She held that 117 pretty well if you've noticed. She just started BDM retracement down to 117 support. Right around there, she's been holding between the no trade zone consolidation. Now, if we could just get that break above 118, like I said, that's where I'm going to be adding to UPS. I'll probably, how much do I have in that now? UPS. That's about a $4,000 trade, so I'll probably add another 2,500 onto it if we could break that 118. She's getting a quick climb there now, so we'll see how that is in the next 10-15 minutes. Here you go, UPS. Look at this. Call sweeps coming in. Some calls. January 15th, 115 strike calls, $10.35 a contract. 1,700 of those. Wow. 1,700. Multiply that by 1035. That's a $1.8 million trade just made on UPS there. So keep that in mind. That's why we're probably starting to see UPS turn around a little bit here as that big sweep's coming in and going off on the scanners. There you go. Florida coronavirus deaths up from Tuesday 462%. Wow, that's
Wow.
big numbers. Huge
Didn't
numbers.
they say they were gonna announce their hospitalizations as well too, and include those in those numbers?
Yeah, they're probably coming out next, I'm guessing, but that's big news here. We got to send that out. What are the markets doing with that news? Here comes that pull back a little bit there. But see, like, it sounds really bad, for deaths up 462%, but it's really only 45 deaths,
Yeah.
They're probably older people.
And yesterday, well, remember yesterday 45, so that's good because Yesterday was 58, or the day before, um, it announced it was 58, so it dropped from 58 to 45. But of course, that percentage, 400%, is they want to float
Yeah.
that up.
You know, as long as it's the older ones going, you know, it's not too worrisome. They start saying, "Hey, all of a sudden now these 30, 40-year-olds are dying,"
Yeah,
then
yeah.
I'm like, "All right, you know what? I got to watch what, we're
And
doing
that's
now." But
and that's the problem now. Everybody wants to. All the young ones want to go to the bars, and they're the ones that are spreading it to their families and
it's a
everyone
cycle
else.
of life though too, you know.
Yeah.
Most of them that are dying have like pneumonia or something underlying. So, it's not really COVID that took him out. It might have
GM says
helped,
majority of
but
U.S. plants, including all truck and SUV plants, will continue to operate during traditional 2-week summer shutdowns.
hey, Tom, your cases are climbing out there too. Let's see, Captain Thomas. He says thanks, Dave. I don't know what he's saying thanks for. Let me see. Wow, Captain Thomas just made about $3,100 on plug.
Florida daily coronavirus deaths for Tuesday up 462% to 45 from previous day. Daily new cases up 7.7%
Oh, he was talking to
to
Gomez about that.
6,563 on the previous day.
So SPY's breaking down now after that number just came out because that's going to spook the market. 465%. That's really spooking the market there. Now you see how they react to those COVID numbers. From 311 quickly down to 310.
IPWR, Ideal Power, resuming trade now.
What they should say, what they should do though, is get rid of that 462% and just say, hey, Florida deaths are at 45. That 45
Down
deaths,
from
that's
13
probably
the day before.
45 deaths too though. That's probably more natural.
Yeah, yeah.
Probably someone that was sick, they got COVID, they're dead. I mean, that's just
Or
it's
just
you,
regular
you can't you
pneumonia
can't
from
say
a
it's from
regular flu.
COVID. If they were already sick, but
And you know how the hospitals are. They're getting
IPWR,
free money.
shares hitting
Well, not money, but
$9.12
well,
at
yeah.
the high.
If they classify anything COVID related,
the
Well,
government
that's
pays
money.
them for it. Yeah.
Circuit breaker. IPWR.
And we know how the hospital business
Yeah,
is.
and since no one's out, everyone's home. The other hospitalization rates are way down. Elective surgeries are way down. So the hospitals, if they say, hey, if we say it's COVID, we're gonna get paid for it.
Yep.
So yeah, I could see that. That's one theory. Look at UPS there, how it's just trading sideways. NTZ. I don't like how this market though is breaking down, because if this breaks down, everything else is going to go with it. So we want some positive news to come up in the market here. I don't like how they put those percentages. That's made to spook people in the market,
Oh, yeah.
45 deaths. But instead of saying, hey, we got 45 deaths in the state of Florida of how many millions here, instead of saying there's 45 deaths, coronavirus deaths up 463%. It sounds like the end of the world, right?
Yeah.
All right, SPY still continuing to react to those numbers. What do you think? Should we pick up a SPY put here while these numbers are being leaked out for the next 15, 20 minutes? Or wait until we see, let's see, option chain, SPY. Let's see if we can make back our money on that first SPY trade. July 1st, let's see, 310. I just did a quick little trade here on the SPY put, 71 cents for 309. Might just be in it for about 2 minutes. Nice little hedge too against our calls as COVID numbers come out. Hold on to that for about 10-15 minutes.
APLT, negative report out on Alpha Papa Lima Tango Applied Therapeutics, Biotech Research Partners, that's APLT.
Wow, look at that one dropping. Negative news out on it. Now see, there's one you could get some puts on quick for an event trade. Look at APLT. She just dropped a quick 5% there. More than that. About 10% in the past 5 minutes. Don't know what the news is on it yet. But could you imagine that breaking back down to 20 bucks?
Applied Therapeutics dropping to 33.13. Now at $35, down about 2.5%, getting a bounce here off the lows. APLT. FLX, Netflix hitting new highs now, 466.93, the number 5 trending magistrate.
Would like to be back at new account highs by July 17th here. Florida shows largest number of daily coronavirus-related deaths for June on Tuesday. Now, where could we see the age of those people? Is there a way we could see that? Is that data available? I mean, I know they can't say names or anything like that, but I think they do keep track of the ages. I know I've seen it though somewhere, Tyler. I know it's out there. I'm going to look for that. EA Sports new 52-week high is 133. Look at that, what that one did since coronavirus. The lows there from about 85 all the way up to 135 just about. She's going to be going back up to that 150. Tom was supposed to come down here. He lives in Los Angeles, but he's afraid to leave his house with COVID. Let's see, EA, if we have a target of about 150 on that. Nah, Tom, I think LA is the new epicenter. Orlando's not bad. Orlando is packed, though. Everything's back. UBS maintains neutral on Tesla. They raised the price target of Tesla to $800 a share. The stock's at what, $1,200 now? They're raising the target to 800. What geniuses, right? UPS finally starting to get a little pop there. Let's see that continue here throughout the lunch and into the afternoon. FedEx UPS just maintains buy on FedEx, raises price target to $181. They raised the price target from $158 to $181. That's UBS. PayPal 180 calls coming in for July 17th. PG 115 puts coming in July 17th. Pfizer seeing 35 calls July 17th. Pfizer's a nice one. I want to be against a quick swing trade on Pfizer if we wanted to. Let's see. Each day we got to post at least one trade idea. So every day I'm going to come in and look for a good trade idea so we could post that as a trade idea on the site there. Probably do that in the afternoon session or the afternoon break here between 11 and 2. There you go. Correction. Florida deaths from Monday to Tuesday are down 22% from 58 to 45. That's exactly what we were talking about, Efren, right? I just unmuted you.
India Alpha, Charlie Alpha.
What's wrong with your microphone there? There we go. Could you hear me?
Exactly. I keep track of that, and it didn't make no sense. It finally corrected what, 40 minutes?
And now look at Nvidia here. Look at what the market's doing now off of that news. I mean, it's just a big joke. Look at Nvidia now.
MICT closes acquisition of Global FinTech Holdings with $15 million in committed financing. That's Michael India Charlie Tango.
You get the real news here.
Real news comes right from us. Tyler, give it a minute. Those once that trickles out to them, remember that just came out right now, so give it time to get to mainstream media. And hey, correction we have to make. You know, I mean, come on, honestly, that scared the shit out of people. 463% increase in deaths. Now they just corrected it. Oh, instead of it being up 467, it's actually down 22% from 58 to 45.
gave their investors time to get out of their puts.
Yeah. Let's see here. Alrighty, guys, we're gonna get off of here now. Got a class coming up. We're going to make a trade idea in the afternoon session here, and then what we're gonna do, post that on the website, a trade idea, and then when the afternoon session comes here, I'm gonna be looking at another trade. I got 2 ideas written down here, so if you guys want to come join us, go to breakingchartalerts.com or go to our website, shoot us a message right here.
W Sunworks continue to spike here.
You guys could just shoot us a message. Go to Breaking Chart Alerts right here. Here's our new homepage, new and improved homepage. And you guys could just go to the bottom here if you guys are interested and shoot us a message, and this will go right to us. We can answer you pretty quick there. So any questions, go to breakingchartalerts.com, see what we have, see what we offer. Shoot us a message there. We're going to be live at 2 p.m. on Zoom again. We're on Zoom right now with our members with no delay. And then also we're going to be live 2 to 4 p.m. and we're in our trade room now. So the trade room, if you guys join us, live trading, live trade room, and here we are right here. So feel free to come in, and we will see you guys again at 2 p.m. We'll be in the trade room for now. So I got a class from 11:30 to 12:30, and I will see you guys at 2. Alrighty? Take care, guys. Have a great day. Markets are starting to climb again, looking good. Should see a nice pickup here in the afternoon. Looking forward to it. Alrighty, guys. Take care, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.